welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video with my boys. Today is hair day, so I'm starting with Kai and we're retwisting his starter locks. He's had these locks a little over a month now, and this is his third retwist. I retwist them maybe every 2 weeks or so. The products we're using is olive oil, the clips, and just some Eco Styler gel, the black castor oil and flaxseed oil. So I just start off by sectioning his hair off, and I use a comb to also help with the sectioning, and I comb the hair from the scalp to the tip of the lock. And then I begin to twist it from the tip to the root. I do it in this manner because it keeps it from getting those lumps that dreads sometimes can get, because they lock incorrectly from being twisted incorrectly. And then I just use the clips at the end to keep them in place. And I do them on the ends also because they're not locked. So the entire dread needs to be held in place. And this also helps them to be elongated because he still has a lot of shrinkage because they're not fully locked. And I just do the same process here. And you want to separate them when they kind of get tangled. You want to do it gently. Don't just yank them and, risk tearing the hair. But just pull it gently and separate them. Once again, comb it from the scalp to the tip. Add the Eco Styler gel, and you want it to be saturated, not a lot to the point that it gets dirty, but just enough to help the dread to hold for a while. And then you just twist it, almost like palm rolling, from the tip to the root. As I stated before, I just twist his hair about every 2 weeks just to give it some time to do its own thing and to prevent breakage or tension or anything like that. And also here with this other lock, it does it a lot in the top. Most of the ones in the top are budding and almost just locking. They're doing their own thing. And I'm going to show you guys that with this one where you can't even separate it. But the ones in the back aren't so fortunate because he lays on it, he pulls on them and all of that. But as you can see, this one is actually locking. So my camera deleted the rest of my footage, and this is the finished product. After I twisted it all, I blow dried it with the hand dryer. Now we're moving on to Benji. And before I start cutting his hair, I'm going to comb it out really well, which he does not like. So he's going to be extra and dramatic. So I'm not even going to comb it all out on camera. So I'm going to be using today my wall designer clippers. I got these from Sally's. And I'm going to be using my edge trimmers. I got those from Walmart. I'm using the edge trimmers with the number 2 guard because I lost my number 2 guard. Or well, my husband lost my number 2 guard. This is the number 1. And I'm also going to be using the number 3. I'm starting with my wall designers all the way open because I want a close cut, and I don't want it too close to where it's just like completely bald. And if I wanted it bald, I would start with the clippers closed. And then as I go up in levels, I'm going to add my number 1 guard to get a longer cut or a longer length in the hair. and I'm going to have the clippers all the way closed. This is to create a uniform transition, so it's not a big gap or a big huge line that you can see in the cut. And then I go to my next level with that number 1 guard, and my clippers will be open. And then we're going to move on and use the edge trimmers. I can't change the level in that, but it should be fine because I'll be almost to the top. I just want a nice little fade as it leads up to the longer length in his hair. As I finish the cut, I'm going to use the Wall Designers with the number 3. And I think I had it all the way open because I just wanted to take some length off of his longer hair in the top. But I'm going to go all the way around with this clipper all the way open to create my first level. It was a malfunction, so I ended up creating all of the levels off camera. And right here, I'm just going in, taking some of the length off of his hair, just to make it look nice as it transitions from his fade up into his hair, his longer hair. At this point, I'm all done with his cut, and I'm just going to add the coconut oil to his hair and his scalp and just massage it in very well. There isn't anything really in this spray bottle, but it's just to moisturize and hydrate his hair. And then I'm going to add some of that Eco Styler gel to his hair as well. And this is just getting it ready to be sponged. After I'm done adding all the product and massaging it in very well, I'm going to comb it off camera. He's already being dramatic with me doing it with my hand. So, yeah. After I've gotten all the product in and combed it out, I'm going back in with the sponge just to give it some texture. And I'm using the small side of the sponge, going in circular motions. And at some points, like in the middle, at the very top, I will stretch it to elongate it and just give the hair some uniformity, just some transition. So this is the finished product.